it going, everybody? Okay, I just have to say thank you for all being here. Thank you for welcoming me to the Asahi Silver Sessions. Anyway, let's start. Let's talk about why I'm really here, right? Harvey Specter, anybody know who this guy is? Okay. Harvey is a perfect character, is he not? He is a self-described best closer of New York City. And when I say closer, I mean in every sense of the word, right? He is whip smart, he's cocky, he is verbally ambidextrous, he's firing from both sides of his brain at all times. In fact, my mother-in-law, who is an avid fan, she said her friends think Harvey is as dreamy as Bert Newton. But that's a whole other story I'm not going to get into. It's kind of weird. Anyway, it's a dream playing Harvey Specter, precisely because he and I are just, I think we're polar opposites. Harvey says pretend not to care. I say care until it becomes uncomfortable and then care some more. I like to prioritize my family. My family is top shelf. Harvey, on the other hand, is a commitment phobe. And, you know, when he wants to close the deal on a relationship, it often ends closing the deal on the relationship. Jacinda and I are together 13 years. We've been married 9 years, still going strong. And as long as that is, I can honestly say I've been committed to Asahi for 21 years. And my wife does not mind sharing me with her. Harvey says that vulnerability is a weakness. I would say that's just a bunch of bullshit. Allowing myself to be vulnerable is one of my greatest strengths. And I believe it has not only improved me as a father and a husband, but also as an actor. It is precisely that vulnerability that I have focused on giving Harvey to give him depth of character. I have had years of observing the narcissistic qualities of my family and friends and, you know, people I've met. And, you know, I just find like narcissism has a place on television. Maybe not around here. It's just not the most generous quality I find in people. With that said, I can understand how intoxicating it is and charming on TV. Last year I ran into Henry Winkler. It was fun. On Mother's Day in New York, and he looked at me and he's like this. His big open arms. And I go over to him and I give him this hug and he says, "Gabriel, Suits, must-watch TV every week." He was the most generous sweetheart of a man, gentle man. And I said, you know, I gotta say, you know, when I was growing up, your energy largely influenced me, and I've tried to recreate some of it with this character, just in the sense of, you know, his composure and his, for lack of a better word, cool. And he looked at me and he said, "Gabriel, you're taking it to another level." So to hear the fawn say that to me was just like, it was very humbling, to say the least. Harvey says, don't dream. He has goals. For me, you need to have both to truly succeed. I wouldn't be here if I didn't dream. I mean, I've dreamed all of this. Dreaming has opened my eyes to the extraordinary possibilities of life. Now here's a good quote Harvey has. Life is like this. I like this. No, I couldn't agree with that more. I think, you know, it's all about taking a huge bite out of life and enjoying the adventure. I mean, I think that's a huge secret of mine. If you're not enjoying what you're doing, detour, take a shift. I love what I'm doing. Samuel Jackson, I worked with him on a film, and he said to me, he didn't say it to me, he yelled in my face, because he has a hard time just talking like this. He said, "Gabriel, you gotta enjoy what you're doing and enjoy the ride. And then we will enjoy it too. The rest of us will enjoy it." you enjoying it? And I'm screaming. Yeah, anyway. To sum up, Harvey would say, would you like me to thank you with my fist? I say arigato. Thank you for having me here. Cheers.